Time to do another zombie match, and this time around I'm going to use the Anzac Forces. It's a smallish deck, and my ZDF currently consists of a bunch of diggers as line infantry, MRAWs to provide fire support, and, well, SASR, because why not? Logistics, very simple, a couple of ASLAVs, FOB, a couple of transports, tanks, the Scorpion 90 for fast fire support, and pretty much a disposable tank, as well as the Leopard AS1 Plus. Now these things may struggle against the enemy tank horde, because while they do have a nice rate of fire, a good amount of armor penetration and great accuracy, their own armor isn't that good. It's only 8 points. For reconnaissance, I have a bunch of ASLAV 25s. I'm considering adding some other units. You know what, maybe just throw in a Parenti or two. Vehicles, Vickers Mk 11 for fire support and heavy hitting tank support. Again, the issue with these things is that they are not very heavily armored. Now for helos, I don't have anything. I'm considering, actually why not, bring in the Bushranger to deal with tanks, because those rocket pods do have 2 armor penetration on them. And then I get one type of aircraft, which is the MB339CB, the napalm bomber, which means that I can pretty reliably control where the enemy infantry is going to be. It's just not going to be that easy for the enemy tanks. So that's my deck. As for the enemy, they have of course their own zombie decks, and I decided to go with Paddy Field for this mission. So let's see what kind of operation I can get out of these guys today. Now you could say I'm on the wrong side of the map, considering that the other side is slightly easier defendable with this town over there and this town over here. But if I can keep control of Delta and put my infantry in this town, I might be able to put up a decent fight there. So let's send over some diggers there. They can start digging their own graves, seeing how many zombies usually spawn on them. These are only 2 structures. Now I know about my rule of quad stacking units, but in a situation like this, I might as well try and go for it. Reconnaissance is going to be important. Let's put a bunch of ASLAV 25s. Now the enemy air force can retaliate against my napalm bombers, considering my jets are pretty slow. They don't have any kind of ECM. I do get a nice amount of them. I'm going to start out with a decent amount. The thing is though, they are pretty easy to shoot them down. So I need to keep that in mind as I'm going to be dealing with multiple aircraft. And trust me, the enemy air force has plenty of units that they can throw at me. Put some tanks over there, some tanks over here, and we're going to get into it. Alright, moving up. Moving up, give me one ASLAV over there. Give me one CV over there. These guys to move up, one ASLAV there. CV to park there for now, and hold your fire. These tanks are going to move up. I'm going to try and keep fielding these cheap Scorpions. Their accuracy is pretty good, 55%. Armor penetration should be high enough to deal with any kind of tank that they may deal against. The one thing that they don't do very well is take hits. They only have 2 points of frontal armor, meaning that even your average autocannon is going to be enough to penetrate the armor. Now this ASLAV, put him over there. I know I'm stacking my reconnaissance. It's not great practice, but in a situation like this, I'm doing that to make sure that I have multiple eyes on the zones. Alright, MRAWs in that structure. And my diggers go over there. Send over a Leopard AS1 Plus. Digger in the structures. Oh, I can actually use this structure. That might be a bit better. And the enemy has captured Gulf. Sort of. Here we go. Locking down the roads. And again, the AI is not as docile airborne-wise as it once was. It is actually quite the threat at this stage. If they see my jets, that is. Yep, they do. They absolutely do. And I have no way to retaliate against those jets if they do shoot me down. Even the PGZ-80s can do damage to my aircraft. Alright, get in the structure. Send over a tank. And give me another tank here. That tank horde is the thing that I'm most worried about. Because the tank horde is going to have to be stopped by Scorpion 90s and Leopard AS1+. That's all I can field. And I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Now, I did get some points. Apparently the AI just drove right through there and decided to start sacrificing their infantry. Let's use this cover. Hold your fire. Oh, here come the jets. That's one aircraft down. They instantly scored 90 points with that. Another Leopard here. And send over another Scorpion here. Because the first thing these guys are going to run into is my infantry defense. We have here transports mostly. These things, not so much. Not so much. 700 meter range. Jesus. I've done this game mode quite a few times now, but I am always impressed by the sheer amount of numbers that you're going to see that the enemy deploys. I mean, look at this. They just have to look at the structure and they're going to wipe it out entirely. I would like to send... Oh, here we go. Start digging. Nice. Torch this forest. Hello, CV. 10 diggers left, 9. I know napalm doesn't exactly do a lot against tanks, but it will panic them and damage them over time. Besides, this seems like a pretty decent defense against zombies. Look at that! Just wiping out the forest. Now let's hope I can reinforce these diggers. Because it looks like they could use a bit. As for my Scorpion and my Leopard, I need these to interdict here. I did lose most of my aircraft though. So that is going to be a problem. How about sending in some fire supporters? Vickers. Prioritize T-62s. A lot of these vehicles are going up in flames here. Very nice. Oh, this Leopard's not doing very well. Another Vickers, please. The Emerald's going to work. These things with the Carl Gustavs are so effective. And they die so easily. Get in the building if you want to live. Mankati, balls of steel. Didn't exactly pay him well. Oh, right, the enemy has mortars as well. Just imagine I forgot about those. My infantry line is not gonna hold. At all. I mean, no. This many tanks? No. Not exactly. They're out of everybody's out of anti-tank weaponry. Prioritize T-62s. These Vickers can remarkably take a hit and still shoot pretty accurately. It's not great, but it works. In the meanwhile, we have a large engagement over on this flank. They are now really putting the hurt on me. Zhongzus are rushing my diggers here. These diggers are going down. That weak leopard did survive. It's now doing a very good job here. These leopards are being pushed from multiple flanks. Yeah, I don't see me holding this flank. Get the transports away from there. Yeah, go for this angle. Right about there. The entire flank here is dead. They also killed off my CV here, so now I'm dripping points only at a rate of 3 per couple seconds. Unfortunately, my Aslav spotter there died. There's no safe position for that CV. I was considering putting it there, but no thanks. Vickers at max range, because a T-62 does not have a great range. 1925. I outranged them by 300 meters, so I might as well make use of that. Hit. Look at that. Scorpion fired 17 rounds already. Vickers can keep up with this. I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is no. Scorpion's probably going to go down. Scorpions are unfortunately not stabilized weaponry, which means that they cannot fire and maneuver. Come on. Good kill on the tank. Do a rolling retreat here. These Vickers at least survived. Let me get you guys fixed up here. You're looking okay-ish. One thing that I really like about these troops is that they're so mobile. Even these tanks operating at 70 kph. And the Vickers can fire on the move. The Scorpions not so much. But I seem to look at that digger. Dude. There's not exactly anything I can do to help him at this stage. Alright, let's make some duo groups of Vickers. No, I only deployed one fob in this situation. Wonderful thinking. Alright, lots of infantry coming in. Let's torch that, see if we can do something to stop that. The Aslav here is doing a great job, but it cannot kill off the infantry, not like that. Get the troop transports away from here, get the Vickers away. If anything responds badly to mortar fire, it's going to be a Vickers Mk 11. Okay guys, get fixed up. You guys are looking okay. Lost line of sight. Target is down. Aslav killed it. Give me another Aslav right down the middle. Actually... yeah, where should we put you? Actually, no, I have enough for now. I could send in a helo, but they're gonna instantly drain my fobs. So no thank you.
Where do you need us, sir?
Looks like an infantry horde here. Let me show you what we do with an infantry wave.
Way down on them crawlers.
I wouldn't be surprised if this thing's going to get shot down. No. No response whatsoever. Oh crap.
They say the only good Reggie's a dead one.
I'm being spotted by something and the artillery is hammering me down.
You won't see this one coming.
Hit. 100-point vehicle, that's a command unit.
We're going hunting.
Let's go for the T-62. Dangerous unit there, especially to the Vickers. Although you could argue that even a heavy machine gun mounted on one of these things is a threat to the Vickers at close range. It would seem that the worst of it is temporarily contained. Now let's see if I can start pushing back into this zone. Oh crap, I need to do something about those mortars. Beautiful accuracy on the move. See if I can. Yep, there. Moving out to dash to that position is possible, provided that I don't encounter a tank. Or that I can see the tank before it can see me.
You won't see this one coming.
That should wipe out the infantry. Move. Mortars. Send the aircraft to go for the mortars. They might be able to get away with it. I will, however, have to retreat. Yeah, that's one Vickers down. Let's get another team up. Oh, get rolling, guys. Napalm seems to have struck where I wanted it to go. It did get hit, though. It's repairing. But I'm not sure if that was a missile. It could have been anything. 100-point unit there. Let's try and sneak this CV in here. I just have to stay at long range. There they are. Stay at long range here. Look at that. That Vickers really took a beating. And dished it out as well. It's out of ammo. Another Scorpion. Scorpion died. I need to fire from inside of cover. A tree line. Oh, Christ, that's a lot of units. There's the mortars. That's my spotter down. That's my command vehicle down. That's even worse. There. Oh dear. Tank shoes. Great. Recoilless rifle troops. Those guys must be having a field day killing a command vehicle like that. Run! Bloodworth. Get out of here. Come on. Pedal to them. No. Okay. Well, forget I asked. Okay, so how am I going to continue this engagement here? These guys definitely need fixing. And I need to get another Mk between these to fix them up as they are firing. These guys regrouped. Mk in between. Hope that works. As for the rest, we're still taking mortar fire. Just don't know where from. Oh crap, that's a lot of fire coming in. Torch it first, we'll push up later. Stunned. Here comes the air response. Nothing yet. Lots of vehicles moving around here. Still got incoming mortar fire. What angle though?
Something? Ahead, over.
Yeah, we're gonna have to not push up. We're gonna have to fix this assault here first.
Line without us.
Bloody hell, that's a lot of T-62s.
Use this line without us.
Lost another S-25 recon.
Recce ready, sir.
Good thing that those things aren't too accurate. Mine would have been in a lot of trouble.
Without us.
Back there. Again, Vickers saving their asses by being so mobile. Give me another aircraft. Firewall this area.
Recce ready, sir.
No, back it up, back it up. This looks like a game of dodge the artillery shell.
Spotted something? Recce ready, sir.
Keep moving. I'm gonna be killed off.
Getting in. Spotted something? Ahead. Over.
This looks like a game of musical chairs. If you stop moving, you're gonna get killed off. Come on.
We're handling that one for you.
Those things are slightly behind a cover or something. There we go. Lost another Vickers. I'm about to lose another one. There it is. Come on, get out of here.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
New buddy. Let's try and make some of these things groups of 3. So right, I have 6 Vickers and 2 Scorpions. That's everything that's standing between me and them. For the next 20 minutes.
Spotted something?
Fob is now taking fire.
Recce ready, sir.
Get a shot in. Got him. Okay. The advantage of sticking close to my own operation, to my own area here, is that I don't have to worry as much about their air response.
Some extra eyes, sir.
I mean, they are not that likely to get those aircraft up in time to neutralize my my bombers.
Ahead. Over.
Alright, this Mk is fixing up the Vickers as well.
Supplies en route.
Let's get some more reconnaissance here. Let's go over exceptional optics.
Hello. Fuel, spare parts. Anything you want.
Okay, the next mortar that I see firing is going to be toast. At which point they immediately stop firing. Couple more 262Ds coming in. Link up there.
Recce ready, sir.
I'm a bit worried about that fob. It's not going to hold forever.
Spotted something?
Great, the ATS-103s have now started to field. It's a bit more cannon fodder. There it is.
Check this completed. Ready to go.
Back it up, back it up, back it up. Ooh, direct hit on one of them.
Recce ready, sir. Sky is ours.
That should wipe them out. I did lose an aircraft, but it was well worth it.
Sky is ours.
Parenti is now positioned, spotting all of these units.
Ahead. Over.
Did lose my Mankati though. There. Alright,
Spotted something?
we have a team of 3 here now. Let's start to push out a little bit.
Check this completed. Ready to go.
Speed this up a little bit.
You'd be blind without us.
Crap. Lots of infantry in that position. Maybe speeding it up was not the best idea.
Blind without us. Ahead. Over. You spotted something?
Let's see, do I have any of these things that are not yet elite? Yeah, a couple of them here.
Need some extra eyes.
They are getting real close though.
Ahead. Over.
Stabilizer on a T-62 is terrible at 10%, but that's the only thing saving these units so far. If those tanks were to stop and take aim, this would be a whole different game. Come on. This tree line is a bit treacherous here. I think an airstrike would be better. Move. Reverse. Attack move. Attack move. I'm gonna contain this flood. Aircraft made it out unharmed. That one didn't though. Those fighters were still in the area. Fob is now being seriously drained. 3,500 left for 15 minutes of play. Damn mortars. There, they're right there. Can we reach out and touch them? There's a few more over there. Fire and maneuver. Mortars take priority. Those are the things that are actually killing the Vickers. Holy hell, that's a lot of fire response. Keep these things in fixed condition. See, how can they not see these units? It's this little bit of tree line between me and them, that's all. Too close to the conflict again.
Need some extra eyes, sir. You'd be blind without us.
Here's a thought. See if I can move these transports out. 480 kilometer autonomy though. It's not great. Send over another napalmer here. There is the problem. That's a lot of AA guns.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
Aslav keeps taking fire. Every single moment it's under fire.
You'd be blind without us.
Right.
Who's a passenger?
I think that these things may very well run out of supplies before they get to where they need to go. I'm going to try and flank them all the way around to Fox. Try and cut them off. Till a couple of AA guns roll in. Yeah, let's try and make this a sort of small strike team. Maybe 1 or 2 Vickers. They're nice and fast, great autonomy, they won't need a supply truck. Alright, these two are elite. You're it. Means I will have to replace these guys. Fob is down. Basically just pushing with transports now. If they would keep pushing with tanks, they could pretty quickly overwhelm my position. Despite the great rate of fire on these things. And look at them. Basically just take a transport and mount a turret on it, and you're done. They are effective. There's my new Vicker team. It's going to take a little bit of time training these guys up. Mk's empty. Whole bunch of infantry. That's a waste of ammo. Stop the infantry. Alright, this Mk, you're going to join up with this team and you're going to try and strike the positions along the coastline, or along the river here. Question is, can my strike team reach that position inside of 10 minutes? If I keep moving, maybe. I don't even have a scout with him. Medium optics on them though. Should be enough. Still lots and lots of contacts here. You carry 22 rounds, you carry 24. It's mostly infantry. See if we can cut them off, keep going. Even the grenade launchers now getting involved. Parenti. Ah, mortar fire. I was wondering when you guys show up. It's been a while. Dangerous unit. Perfect. Did something just fire at my truck, or... Oh, I can capture these. Beautiful. Nope, roll, fast, come on. Oh, you're going for my transports now. Okay. It seems that as I'm moving along, they are getting a bit worried about their commands. For some reason they are moving. Alright, fly my jet here. And take it right along the road. There. If this thing goes down, so be it. Beautiful. That should slow them down some. In the meanwhile, I can field either another bomber or some resuppliers. We go for resupplies. So if my units run out of ammo, they're toast. That's going to be the absolute end of it. Oh right, you guys are even amphibious. Good trade in my car and get one of these.
They spotted us. They spotted us.
Come on.
We'll get a better
See if we can
look.
capture that cargo before he makes it away. These things are so nice, the Mk 6x6. 90 kph off-road. They can keep up perfectly with the Vickers. Now this is going to be the big test. If there's infantry in here, that's it. I'm going to have to find another route. If not, I'm pretty much home free and I can keep driving.
You'd be blind without us.
Here goes. Well, they have something. Oh, that's no less of a threat though.
You'd be blind without us.
40 Bongongzus after them. You have a range of 525, no, 700. Oh crap. They still have the animation of floating. Oh, finally they're dried. So much for my logistics. Oh crap. Those Pachongsus actually fire, which they don't.
Sneaking in.
Okay, can I might be able to drive up there.
They spotted us.
It's a bit of a long shot though. Empty,
They spotted us.
empty. Get out of here. Let's fill them up again. Shit, I lost a Vickers. Shit.
We're reconnoitering this area.
Whoa, whoa. 57-2 autocannon.
Grab the binoculars, Corporal. They spotted us.
Oh, these Vickers are not doing too well.
They spotted us. Spotted something. Need some extra eyes, sir.
Good hit. You did hit him.
We'll set up
I'm
a
not
new
dead, though.
observation post there. You'd be blind without us.
Mortar there.
They spotted us.
Seems like they're single mortars.
You spotted something?
Come on. Frent, Levinson, make a break for it.
We'll set up a new observation post there.
These, considering they're not firing at them, they're cargoes.
Set up a new observation post
Capture. Capture, steal, and fix yourself
there.
up.
Someone need a guardian angel? They spotted
Yep.
us.
Shit, they're empty. There's the command. You'd like that, wouldn't you? What are you? It's another transport or something.
We're reconnoitering this area.
Again, they're not firing here,
They spotted us.
so these must be logistics. I lost my last aircraft. Set up some more cheap Scorpions here. My cot is empty.
They spotted us.
Oh dear, they blew up the cargo trucks. I got 23 rounds. I have to really pick my targets here.
Safety's off, people. We're going hunting. Go ahead. Over.
Come on. $18 rounds. What the? That's a huge populace of T-62 that just came out of the trees. What the hell? That's... Oh, I got one left. No. Levinson.
They spotted us.
Oh, there's nowhere you can go either. You either get killed by T-62s. Yeah, that's the end for you, I'm afraid. Weapon active. Fire at will. He's stunned. Come on. Here come the... Yeah, he's down. Damn it. That was one epic standoff from those three guys. Really, really well played. Alright, you know what? Let's just speed this up to max speed. Because at this point they're not too likely to do anything anyway. Unless all of those T-62s come crawling out of the woodwork, but I don't think so. And meanwhile, I've scored a little over 11,000 points, lost 2,400. Those mortars are so annoying. Both empty, both coming away. I'm very interested in seeing the kill list from the Scorpions and the Vickers. That must be immense. Really, really good kill scores on these things. Let's see. Killed off 11,770 points worth of units. S left 25, not too many. Even killed some T-62Ds. Nice. Really side shots with an autocannon. Leopard A is 1+. Nothing too interesting yet. This must be the initial stage of the battle. Here we go. Mr. Anderson. T-62Ds. VTTs. Look at that. Leopard. Another Vickers here. Levis. Daniels. Bloodworth. Chaplin. Basato. Levinson. This is one of the legendaries. Levinson. Look at that. Frent, another legendary Vickers Mk. As for the rest, I'm not sure who the third guy was. Maybe it was this guy too. Wow. Well, I hope you enjoyed that gallant display of firepower maneuverability from the Vickers Mk and the Scorpions. Unfortunately, the Diggers and the SASR didn't really do too much. But they did buy me some time right at the beginning of the match. Anyway, if you have a great idea for this, let me know in the comments. If you want to use the deck code for the zombies, code is in the description down below, but make sure you don't have any hyphens in your deck. That will kill your deck code. Copy the deck code, make sure there aren't any hyphens in it, click import, and you're done. You can make your own game mode like this. Hope you enjoyed. Have any plans? Let me know in the comments, and otherwise I'll see you next video.